Hey everyone. So this is a quick follow-up. Carol, Rovira, and Roger Batalla. This is the follow-up request on them because we had done Paula and the other guy she's with. Hola a todos, esto es pedido de Carol, Rovira y Roger Batallas. Unas preguntas que tenían. Vamos a ver. No tengo el nombre de nacimiento de Roger Batalla, so voy a dar lo que es la personalidad. I don't have his full name, so I'm going to give you his personality vibration, which is a 145, which means he seems to be pretty much, in his own individual, but 4 is the number of discipline and order. So, but based on his picture, I'm going to say he's a little bit a mess, okay? Uno es su individuo, que es una persona que se preocupa por él mismo. Pero 4, esta es la personalidad. Es el nombre de disciplina, todo organizado. O es todo lo deja para mañana, o es una persona que es desorganizada completamente. Y de base a la foto que yo vi, como él tiene el pelo, yo creo que es una persona medio desorganizada. Based on the picture that I have seen on him with his hair, I'm going to have to say he's definitely in the negative of a mess, okay? Things are probably a mess in his house. He's not one to really present himself clean or kept in that aspect. No es como una persona que le gusta la imagen de bien arreglado, el pelo en el orden y todo eso, okay? No le importa. Pero también es una persona muy expresiva. He's a very expressive person, but he also gives an explosive type of personality. Él también es una persona que es muy expresiva, pero también da una persona que tiene un carácter o un genio difícil. So Roger last year was working on relationships. El año pasado el ciclo kármico era trabajar en relaciones en todos aspectos. Eso tiene que ver con romance, parejas, tiene que ver con amistades, tiene que ver con de trabajo, de todo. This year, he's in a 213, which is, again, working on relationships, but his own individuality, but he's also has to work on his artistic career. So his artistic career, the creativity, is going to be going through ups and downs. Este año ciclo kármico, él tiene que trabajar en relaciones, pero también enfocar en él. Pero más sobre todo, el enfoque kármico de este año va a ser un 3, que es su carrera artística, que quiere decir que va a tener subas y bajas en su carrera artística. El año que viene va a entrar en un año difícil, que es un año espiritual de 22. The year that's coming next year, he's going to come in a very hard year because it's a spiritual year. So he's going to have a heck of a lesson coming up next year. So va a tener una lección fuerte el año que viene. Now, as a relationship I've already done Carol's numbers, so I'm not going to repeat that. Como yo ya he hecho los números de Carol, yo no lo voy a volver a repetir. Búscalo en un video anterior. Look at it from the previous video if you need to have that information. It's on my channel. As a couple, last year, both of them were focusing with their individuality. That was their karmic cycle of learning. Como una pareja el año pasado estaban teniendo problemas con su individualidad. Okay, no puedo hablar porque no he terminado mi café todavía. So that was somewhat of a struggle of their identity, de su identidad propia. Este año están otra vez, van a haber problemas de pareja. This year there are going to be relationship problems y tiene que ver por la carrera artística. Los dos como pareja van a tener choques en su carrera artística. Both of them are going to have clashes with their artistic life. They're going to have trouble with that this year, okay? It's going to be clashes. The year that comes, 2022, again, relationship, artistic problems, and honestly, tempers are going to be flying everywhere. They're going to be having a lot of arguments if they're still together, which we'll see what it says. El año que viene, otra vez, problemas con gente, parejas, su carrera artística, pero los dos van a tener muchas peleas, porque sale el 5 y eso es un número difícil en general. Se forman muchas peleas, all right? So let's ask real quick, what is the current relationship status between Roger and Carol? Vamos a ver cuál es la relación en este momento de Roger y Carol, que es la situación. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. No se olviden de suscribirse, darle me gusta, compartir el video once again. I am not doing Indian artists. Do not ask me about Shanaz. Do not ask me about Shukla. Do not ask me about anyone. I'm not doing them. Okay? Just not. Something's going on here with them. Algo está pasando con uno de ellos. Hay un viaje que se paró. There was a trip that was supposed to happen that was canceled. It may have been a romantic trip. We'll find out. Something happened. Someone didn't go where they were supposed to go. Algo pasó. Había como un viaje. Puede ser un viaje romántico o algo. Okay. Algo que tenía que pasar que no pasó. Se canceló. Alright, so let's see. What is the current relationship status? ¿Cuál es la situación romántica entre Carol y Roger? Well, besides money right now. Definitivamente el dinero ahorita es el enfoque porque eso me salió. Pues por el momento las cosas están bien. Están medio románticos, vamos a ponerlo de esa manera. For right now, things seem to be okay. Just at the moment, okay? There seems to be, the romance going on or whatever the situation is, okay? However, there is a money situation problem that's going to happen here. Sí, hay un problema de dinero que va a pasar. One of them is entering into depression. And let me see if I can figure out. Is this Carol? Yes. So Carol is entering into a little bit of a depression. It's just, yeah. She's got some problems that she's facing right now. Tiene unos problemas que está enfocando ahorita en este momento. Yo, por lo menos hasta más o menos octubre, yo veo esta relación que sigue. At least up until October, I can see this relationship going, okay? But then it's going to take a turn. De ahí va a dar como una vuelta. Va a haber como unos problemas, unas cosas que se van a aguantar. Creo que son cosas que se van a aguantar a él y va a ser, como dice, ahorita están como iguales, pero como que puede haber celos. It's like there can be some jealousy because one is doing and the other isn't doing. That's what I see. And based on the numbers, I'm assuming it's him. Y va a ser de los números, me imagino que él. And she's also, this year, she's supposed to be in a 9 of letting go. Ella este año está en un 9 de soltar y viene que ver con parejas. So I wouldn't be surprised if somewhere towards the later part of the year, they start having problems. No me sorprendería si al fin de este año, por las últimas partes, van a comenzar a tener problemas, okay? And yeah, it's going to be like, this is not fair, okay? This is not fair. And work is going to take a toll on both of them. Y el trabajo va a tomar un problema entre ellos. So, por el momento, sí, las cosas están como están. Pero sí veo de que van a tener problemas. For right now, things are okay. But I do see a problem coming. Will it last? Which I kind of already answered what's about to happen. But let's confirm it. Si va a durar la relación. Pues lo acabo de contestar. Pero vamos a ver... a confirmarlo. What are we? April, May, June, July, August, September, October. Again, 6 months is what I'm seeing here. Something's going to happen. Yeah. In 6 months. Or it could be... I'm still leaning towards the pen. It could be June, but I'm leaning towards the end of the year. But cards don't always give time. Las cartas no siempre dan tiempo, pero a mí me está saliendo ya para el fin del año. And yeah, it's gonna be because someone is going to not be on the equal level. Va a ser como que alguien no está en el nivel igual. Y aquí lo que veo es de que va a haber problemas, va a haber chismes. Here what I see is a lot of problems, gossip problems, a lot of arguments, a lot of things going on. And one of them is just in the laziness of the other. So I'm not seeing it's going to last. They're going to have a fight. Let's just put it that way. They could reconciliate after that, but I do see a fight towards the end, definitely towards the end of the year. Definitivamente veo una pelea ya para el fin del año. Is it a cover-up? because we've asked about Kara and Paola being together, so let's ask if this relationship is a cover-up. I'm trying to keep the same questions from the last one. A ver si esto es para tapar una relación romántica entre Paola y Carol. Aunque yo ya hablé de eso, lo que estaba pasando con ellos. Ay, perdón. Me entró un sueño porque las energías están fuertes. I am so sorry. I'm really not sleepy, but the energies are very heavy today for some reason. Kind of yes. Kind of yes. Let me ask one question. Is she bisexual? Yeah. It's because, in all honesty, Carol definitely has the bisexual tendencies. And definitivamente Carol tiene las tendencias bisexuales. Okay, I'm not one to judge. Good for her. Yo no soy una para juzgar a ella. So kind of that. But it's also because of... she's stuck in a situation here. It's not something that she would be able to admit, hey, you know what, I'm bisexual. Okay? She's stuck in this. It would be something she really has to think about and really do slowly because she's really worried more about her career. Es una situación como decir, ella está más preocupada por su carrera y es algo que ella tiene que tomar su tiempo. But eventually, and it may not be right away, eventualmente, no ahora, it could take up to 3 years before she decides to say, you know what, I am. Yeah. Okay, puede tomar hasta 3 años que ella decida decir, ¿sabe qué? Soy. No es algo que lo va a admitir de la noche a la mañana. Y honestamente, sí, she doesn't, the gossiping is fine. Que estén chismoseando lo que ella es, está bien. Pero, no, she doesn't like it. No le gusta. Okay, it's like, I'm just not ready. No está lista para sacarlo oculto. She's not ready to let out what she's hiding because she's afraid. It would break a lot of hearts. Rompería muchos corazones con la familia. So that's why she doesn't say. All right, guys, that's what I have. We'll talk soon.